British English vocabulary in the fish and chip shop. Today I'm going to teach you typical British English vocabulary to help you out when you're in the fish and chip shop in the UK. Here's a word of warning. Before you enter a fish and chip shop, if you're on a diet or fancy something light to eat, this is probably not the place you want to enter, as most of the meals are very filling and fattening. A fish and chip shop is a takeaway fish restaurant, also known as a chippy, and a fish and chip restaurant is a sit-down place. In case you didn't know, fish and chips is a hot dish of a fried fish fillet in batter, served with chips. It is commonly a takeaway dish. Fish and chips are the most popular takeaway food in England. Now, let's look at what you can order in a British chippy. Stay tuned for a special recommendation at the end of the video. Types of fish. White fish is mainly used for battered fish dishes in the chippy. The most common are cod and haddock, but other options might include hake, plaice or skate. This fish will be battered, in other words cooked in batter, which is a mixture of flour and eggs, coated over the fish, which is then deep fried. The batter makes the fish crispy and extra tasty. An alternative dish is scampi and chips, which consists of balls of prawns covered with batter and fried. Or a fish cake, which is a dish consisting of pieces of fish or other seafood minced, mixed with mashed potato and fried until golden. Chips. British chips are usually considerably thicker than American-style French fries and will be homemade at a good fish and chip restaurant. Portions are pretty substantial, so bear this in mind. You can sprinkle your chips with salt and vinegar if that's what works for you. Takeaway chips are commonly served in a paper wrapper or newspaper more in the past. If you order takeaway chips to eat at home, it's great to make yourself a delicious chip butty, which is basically a sandwich of chips. Accompaniments and side dishes. A wedge of lemon is served with fish and chips for you to squeeze over the battered fish, and you'll get a small serving of tartar sauce, which is a condiment made of mayonnaise, chopped pickles, and relish, capers and herbs. Of course, you can get tomato ketchup, brown sauce or curry sauce for your chips if you prefer. A popular side dish in the UK is mushy peas, which is a dish of mashed up green peas. You could order some coleslaw, which consists of finely shredded raw cabbage with a salad dressing. This is more common in a sit-down restaurant. Saveloys are a special kind of long red sausage that is boiled and served as a side dish to fish and chips or as an alternative to fish. Pies. If you don't fancy eating battered fish, order a pie and chips. Typical pies include chicken and mushroom, beef and onion, or steak and kidney. Here are some questions you may be asked in the chippy. Are you being served? If there is a queue. Can I take your order? Would you like small or large chips? Any sauces to go with that? Salt and vinegar on your chips? Anything to drink? Here are some things you could say when you're ordering at the counter. I'd like cod and chips, please. Haddock and chips, please. Could I have scampi and chips with a side order of mushy peas, please? That's all, thank you. Sorry, but I ordered an extra portion of chips. Typically, in the UK, the best fish and chip shops or restaurants are located in the coastal towns. This is usually because the fish is fresher. It's always good to be recommended a specific place by a local. Here's my special recommendation, a deep-fried Mars bar. A deep-fried Mars bar or a battered Mars bar is a bar of Mars chocolate covered in batter, then deep-fried in oil. This dish originated at a chip shop in Scotland and is only available in some chippies. I haven't tried one of these personally, and I probably won't be doing so anytime soon. If you want to learn British English with me, please hit the subscribe button to join the community and take your English to the next level.